Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for popping in. You guys, it is the first Monday of January. How exciting is that? I know. We love January. We love the fresh start. And I just have to tell you how fun it is to get together on Monday nights and connect. And I love that this is our normal. Like it just feels normal now that we are here Monday night and Tuesday night and Wednesday night together. And it has been so refreshing and so fun to connect this way. So thank you guys for popping in because it's more fun when everybody's here. And we appreciate the commitment that you're making to show up. And we see that and we appreciate that. So thanks for being here, you guys. Okay. So many fun things happening. Did you guys see flash sales are still open? I'm going to be ordering because I love me, my balance, and my hunger control black cherry lime slim, and so much goodness there, you guys. So if you have not seen that, get your order in. Make sure your current ambassadors and customers know, and newbies, you guys, and they can still get free shipping, I believe. And so lots of good things happening. Don't sit on this one. Okay. This is like a short window here. So don't sit on this. Make sure everybody knows about it. Okay. Especially if somebody's interested in that GLP-1 combo. This is an awesome way to get such amazing savings on those products. Just a little update in case you hadn't seen. So we have had our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday Zooms. We're just going to switch up the order a little bit. So Monday nights are always going to be our community huddle. So that's what this is. Tuesdays are now going to be our Meet Plexus event. So if you have somebody that you want to share Plexus with, this is such an easy way to do that. You can invite them. We talk about the products, we talk about the business opportunity, and that is going to be Tuesday nights now. And then we'll wrap up our week on Wednesday night with our VIP event. So that was different for a couple weeks, but this is how our new norm is going to be. So just make a note of that. Be inviting because tomorrow night will be our Meet Plexus event, and that's going to be super fun. Always such good information, always such amazing trainers and ambassadors that are sharing and passionate about this. We've had some incredible testimonies. You guys, these testimonies are blowing me away. Like people's lives hugely changed by these products. And if you've been around for a long time, we've been here. Well, how many years has it been, Rach? Almost a lot. Yeah, I was going to say, are we almost 12 now? I was trying to think. My son turns 11 in a few weeks, so it's almost 12. Um, Sometimes we've heard so many testimonies, but it's just great to hear them again. It's been a while, right, since we've heard some really powerful testimonies on a regular basis, and I love this. I love it, and I'm so excited for people that are seeing such huge help. And you guys, that is motivating to go out and share because there are people out there that need the products that we have. This is life-changing, okay? So if that doesn't motivate you to get out and keep going, I don't know. Listen to some of these testimonies. If you guys didn't know, my last plug, and then I do have something to share. But if you guys didn't know, we do have a YouTube channel. So we are recording our Meet Plexus events. We're recording our VIP events. We're recording these events. Did I hit the record? I did hit the record button. Had a moment of panic. I did. We're okay. Had a moment of panic. We're fine. We are recording these meetings. We have a YouTube channel so that you can go back, and if you want to share with somebody that wasn't able to hop on, if you want to re-listen and take notes, maybe you missed somebody's testimony, go back, scroll through that YouTube channel, and there's so many great resources there. Okay, so utilize that because we have that there for you, and we are filling that up every week, and we love it. Okay, now on to business. We do have some things to share, and I was mulling over what to share. Okay, and this is what I have. Some steps as we step into the new year. And we are coming off the Christmas season, right? It felt like Saturday for 2 weeks straight. Maybe today we know what day it is again. Okay. That's just been my life and it's good. But then how do we refocus and step into this new year with purpose and with passion and with intention? And so I wrote down a few things that hopefully can be a help and encouragement to you. Not that it's necessarily like super new information, but sometimes it's good to be reminded and encouraged with this. The first step that maybe we need to do as we go into the new year is to reset our why. Why are we doing this? Okay. And maybe you've been around, like we've said, for a lot of years and you've thought through your why. Maybe that's changed in the last year. Maybe you have accomplished some of the goals that you already set and you need to rethink of your why. Why are you here? Why did you start? Why are you still here? Um, who do you want to impact this year? That was a huge one for me to process. Amber Miller always said, and I have it written on a post-it note in my office on the wall, and I look at it all the time. But she said it's all about serving one more person. Who do we want to impact this year? Who do we want to get to serve this year? Why are we doing this? You guys, your why is going to become your anchor when you're not feeling super motivated. Okay? That is your anchor point. Why am I doing this? Okay? And so maybe some of us need to revisit that. And this is a great time of year to do that as we go into this kind of fresh start. And maybe your why hasn't changed. Maybe you just need to write it down. Maybe it's been up in your head for a while and you just put it on paper, stick it on a post-it note, stick it on your office wall, stick it on your fridge, stick it somewhere where you can see it. But let's revisit that because I think that is very powerful that we know why we're doing what we're doing. Number two, commit to small daily actions. Okay, we've talked about micro commitments. You guys, that compounds and that is huge. So, what does that look like for you? Maybe that 4 words, and it kind of helps me to connect, follow up, check in, and share. We can do that every day. Set a number of people that you're going to connect with. Maybe it's two, maybe it's five, maybe it's 10. Who are you going to connect with? Intentionally, genuinely, okay? Who are you going to follow up with? Maybe you have connected with people and then you've kind of forgotten about them because, time has passed and then you're not sure how to revisit that conversation. And so you just avoid it and just just go say hi, just follow up, okay? Doesn't have to be weird, but follow up is key in this business, you guys. We have to touch back with people. So that should be a daily habit that we're doing. Okay, so connecting, follow up, check in with your customers. I have had customers that have been with me for almost all of the 12 years that I've been here. Check in with them still. See how they're doing. Maybe you had someone new that just joined you in December and you haven't checked back with them yet to find out how products are going, how they're feeling, if you can help troubleshoot. This is an opportunity that we have to serve them. It's such a blessing and a gift to serve them. Make sure you touch back with those customers and find out how they're doing. Even if that's like one a day or two a day, set a number for yourself, but you can touch back with those customers and then share some value in a post or a story. We get to be in front of people. And you guys, if I could just tell you, your story doesn't get old. Share it again. Share your story again. Not everybody is seeing what you have to share every time you post it. So keep sharing. Keep sharing. That should be a daily commitment. These aren't huge commitments, you guys. We're connecting, we're following up, we're checking in, and we're sharing some value. We can all do that every day. Small micro commitments. Okay. Number 3, lead with value. You guys, you have so much to offer. And if you think you don't, I'm telling you, you do. Okay. You can do that in a genuine you way, but you have so much to offer people. Okay. Get in, share tips, share tricks on your Facebook. Maybe you purchase something in 2025 and you're loving it, share that. Maybe you have a mom hack, share that. Maybe you had some encouragement in your morning devotional, share that. We have so much that we can offer people and we can encourage people with. And that is going to lead to conversation. And then we can invite people into this. Okay. So if you're looking for I'm just going to put a plug in here. If you're looking for some great people to follow, to see what it looks like to share value genuinely, watch Melissa Fuddy, watch Rachel. I know, Melissa, you gave me the eye, but I'm telling you what, watch her. She shares so beautifully and genuinely, and I'm always blessed by it. Okay. Watch Wendy, watch Rachel. Mel, I love watching Melody share in her stories. That woman knows how to put stories up. So if you're like, I don't know how to do stories, watch her for a few days. I guarantee you'll be inspired and encouraged and she'll just spur you on. You guys, and you want to know something? They're all different personalities. They all have different things to share, but so much value. Yes, I love this team, Bri. We all have something awesome to bring to the table and we can learn from each other. Okay. Number four, and we kind of touched on this, just love your customers really well. Okay. If you added somebody in December, please go back and check on them. Love them. We want to give them the best experience here with Plexus. Okay. We are the face of Plexus. We are our storefront, right? And so we want to give people that have come in with us an awesome experience. So go love on them and check in on them and offer help to them and make them feel seen. Okay. And then the last one, I wasn't going to be long, you guys, but hopefully this is encouraging. Here's the last one, and I want you to think through this. Okay. Choose one courageous action that you're going to take this week. What is one habit or commitment that you're going to work on just even this week, you guys? Take it a week at a time. Uh, let's just start somewhere. What's something that you're going to commit to this week? What's a fear then that you're going to let go of this week? And I sat down and I thought through that, you guys, because that's something I'm having to reevaluate. What are my habits? Where do I want to be and what do I have to do to get there? So what habits have I had in place that have been hurting that? What habits do I have to put in place that are going to help that? So my habit this week, I'll say it out loud because here you go, nothing like accountability, right? My one habit for this week that I'm putting into action is that I'm getting up earlier so that I get a majority of my work done before my school day starts with my kids. Because here's the thing about Katie, I like to have a second cup of coffee and a third cup of coffee and just have a slow morning and then the kids need me and we get into homeschooling and the day goes and I hit the afternoon and all day my head has been like, oh, I got to get my plexus work done. I got to get my connections done. But are they getting done? No, I'm just thinking about it. Okay. And then life happens and I'm momming and then, basketball practice happens and then suppering and you're thinking about that work all day, but I'm actually not doing anything about it. So my husband and I talked about it, and it's like, no, I'm going to get up and I'm going to be intentional about making sure most of that work is done before my kids are up and out of bed. Because then I know I did the thing that's going to help push my business forward. And then I can move on with my kids and what they need in our day without that constant mental battle rolling in my head. Like, I need to do this. I need to do this. I did it. And you guys, I got up this morning and did I want to get up? Let's just be honest. It's post Christmas, the Monday after Christmas. That was real putting the feet on the floor. But I did it. And I felt so good about it when I was done. And I went about the rest of my day just feeling so much better because I had accomplished the thing I said I'm going to do. All right. And even my kids at the end of the day, they're like, whoa, we were super productive today. And I think that started with me getting up and getting done and being productive before they even showed their little faces. And then I was ready to roll. And my daughter, she's like, let's do that tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, here we go, doing it tomorrow, right? We're just going to keep rolling. And we're going to do the thing to be able to get to where we said we want to be, to work for that why, that we establish it. And okay, so what's the fear that I'm going to let go of this week? The fear of the word no. It's okay. Let some people are going to say no. That's all right. That should drive me to go find the next person and the next person and that person that is waiting and is going to say yes to this. Okay, go for no. I know, Janelle, remember we read that book way back when. And sometimes when here's the thing, here's the fun thing about this. When you decide that you're going to go for no, it's kind of like a little game. And you're like, let's go. How many no's am I going to get today? I'm not finishing till I get like 5 no's today. You know what I mean? Like it's a fun little game and you get super motivated by it. So that word isn't scary. And guys, that word no doesn't mean no never. It might just be not right now. Okay, don't let that word scare you. So this week that I'm gonna get up early, I'm gonna get my work done, and that word no is not gonna scare me. We're gonna keep going. Okay. So what is something that you can commit to? Because it's all about progress over perfection. I'm not gonna do this business perfectly. I'm gonna have hurdles and I'm gonna, mess something up and I'm gonna learn as I go, right? And that's the beauty of this. But progress over perfection. That is the goal. Okay. I had written this down in my planner and I found it and I didn't write it that long ago, but it kind of jumped back on, you know how those things come back and they're your own words and then you're like, "Ugh, I remember writing that down." Okay. This is what I wrote down. And if it can encourage you or maybe challenge you to think through this, um, it's obviously something I'm processing through and challenged myself with. But I wrote this down. I said, you have to make a decision. Who am I going to be on the other side of this year? This is my crossroads. Will I build something for my family to have options? Will I inspire and encourage other women to do this? Whose life will be blessed and changed by this? Guy, ultimately, this is my choice. Okay, no one's forcing us, or twisting our arm, or, hopefully we can encourage one another and we can challenge one another and we can motivate one another. And I love this team. And if you guys have not felt like the energy come back to this team, just watch for a little bit because everyone is so excited to be here and so much fun is here. And we are so happy that you guys are here. And this is going to be an amazing year. But ultimately, it comes down to the decision I choose to make for myself and for my family and for my business. So even think out. Okay, it's a long way out, but think out to next December and Christmas time, and you're chilling in your living room, hanging with your family or enjoying the Christmas tree. Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be in your business? Where do you want to be in your business? What do you want to feel proud of for what you've accomplished this year? Do you want to be sitting at the same place you are right now? I don't want to be sitting at the same place I am right now. I don't plan to be sitting at the same place I am right now. But that's my decision. This is my crossroads. What am I going to do with it? And there's so much potential here, you guys, this year. Our company loves us so well, and they are like laying this out for us and giving us so much opportunity to grow this business. And they're giving us amazing incentives to grow this business. And you guys, there are people waiting for us to be faithful with this business. They are. Think back to where you were when someone offered this to you and how thankful you are that they did. Someone's waiting for you to be faithful with this and just walk forward and keep doing what you're doing and share your journey and encourage them with this and invite them into this. Because maybe next year, when they're sitting around at Christmas, they're going to feel way healthier than they did right now. Maybe anxiety is going to be lifted and they're not going to have dealt with that this year. Maybe they're going to be able to go ahead and pay for Christmas without going into credit card debt because of the income that they built up over this year. Maybe a mom's going to get to stay home with her babies because of the income that she built up over this year. I don't know. But we've seen it happen, right? So we know it's possible. And we get to be a part of that and have a front row seat to watching other people's lives change throughout this year. But we have to make the decision to step forward with excitement and stewardship and make those commitments that I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to do those 4 simple things. I'm going to, do what it takes to get where I need to be. And it's progress over perfection. And that's the goal, right? Just to keep moving forward. So if I can encourage you guys, that's what I wanted to do. I'm working on it too, right? We get to do this together. And that's the beauty of that. So that's what I got for you. We're going to let you guys go tomorrow. Please remember, tomorrow is our Meet Plexus event. So be inviting potentials that you want to hear about Plexus. Let's fill that Zoom. It's so much fun to see that just so full of friends. Okay. So go be inviting and remember that that's tomorrow this week. All right, friends, we'll talk to you later. Have a great night.